Hey friends, have you ever felt like a dull knife trying to cut through life's challenges and feeling like you can't get ahead? Well, you're in the right space because I know that feeling way too well. And cutting through life's challenges is something that we have to do. It's inevitable. It is something that we must do to propel forward. So let's dive into this as we discuss ways to cut through life's challenges and make it to the other side where we want to go. You ready? Let's do this. See, oftentimes we want to cut through things. We want to create something. We want to do something, especially in the kitchen. I love the kitchen. You get the best butcher knife. You start, you go at it. You're ready for it. And oftentimes we find ourselves like, wait a minute, what is going on? Where am I going? What's the next step? We start to second guess ourselves. Perfect example. In my kitchen, love cooking and doing the things that I enjoy for my family. I have various different knives, There's specific ones that I know, okay, if I'm doing this, this is the one that I'm going for. I'm sure you can relate. And there's others I'm like, yeah, this is not going to get the job done. I look at that and I look at life and I look at, being outside of the kitchen area, being in the real world, knowing that, you know what? This is not going to get me the result that I want. There are things that I'm up to. There are things that I want to accomplish. This is probably not the mode to take to accomplish these things. And I say that because we will put ourselves out there. We will start something and unable to finish. Find ourselves in a space where we're like, yeah, well, maybe this wasn't for me. Maybe I need to turn the page. Maybe I need to find something else. Bouncing from left, right, from business ideas to business ideas, from plan A to plan B, doing and doing without seeing results. You ever felt that way? I know I have, and it's destructive to the mindset because it's like, what can I do? When can I get it right? And you lose focus on that. You get frustrated. You feel a sense of, what am I doing? Almost can say a sense of failure, feeling like you're failing yourself. Today, I really want us to dive into, what are the things that we need to do as individuals to keep ourselves on the edge, to keep ourselves sharp, to keep ourselves going. Perfect example, as I stated, I have this knife. This is one of my big knives that I enjoy using. And if I'm doing something that, I feel like, okay, I'm going to cut through this big piece of whatever it is. This is what I'll get. At least I used to. This is dull. It does not cut. It does not do the job. It looks good. It looks big. It looks intimidating, but it doesn't get the job done. Sometimes some of our struggles, seeing something that's so big, so gigantic, and feeling like, what? How am I going to get through this? Can I get this thing done? Can I create something that will take me to the next level? Because what I'm seeing before me seems too big, too gigantic, too overwhelming. Yet, I have to admit, I have this little dandy knife. This little sucker right there. Woo! This thing cuts like nobody's business. I cannot even do what I did. I cannot even bring it forth and try to touch it. I don't dare do that because I know what would happen. It's little, but it's powerful. It's strong. It can take on what the other one cannot take on. And oftentimes, when I want to get something, when I'm in a hurry, I try not to use this because I know I can end up cutting myself. So I look at it and seeing that, what? This knife looks overwhelming. It looks big. It looks beyond my capability, beyond whatever it is. If you're doing something, you have a big idea, a big project. It seems like this is so overwhelmed. For you, seeing like, it's just me. I'm little. How am I going to take this on? How am I going to overcome this? What's inside of you, what God has placed in you, gives you the strength, the energy, the desire, the motivation, the willpower to take it on. See, it's not the strength of the event that's in front of you. It's not how big the problem is. It's not how big the event is that's coming up. It's what's in you. your persistency, your sheer determination, what's unstoppable, what you can't put a price on, what has been etched in your heart to do. With that, you could take on anything. You could take on whatever the project is. Little by little, inch by inch, you get there. You create something out of nothing even. See, it's what's in you. Don't ever look at the size. The size may seem overwhelming. Oh my gosh, I can't do this. This is too big. But it's dull. It's not, it doesn't have the strength, the power that you have. You have it in you. And I think when I look at this, I said, my goodness, every time, when I go to pick up the big one and I'll grab the other one, and I have other big knives that I could use, but I'll grab the other one because I know the result that I can get. I know what's with this one. And I think about, in life, we may see big picture things, big items that is overwhelming. And I know I've felt it, and I know I'm not alone, and I know you have felt it too, feeling overwhelmed with the big idea. But what is inside of you? How much are you going to show up? What are you going to do to sharpen your skills? What are you going to do? How everyday action is going to lead you to your result? I've talked about it, journaling, making sure that you're taking the notes, doing the things that you need to do on a day-to-day basis, knowing that without doing these things, you're going to find yourself keep going back and forth to the same cycle of starting over and over and over again and not making headways. Preparation have to be something that you attune to on a daily basis. That may look like journaling. That looks like, for me, starting the day, planning it out, taking care of business before I get out of bed, taking care of business the night before, write it down, whatever it takes. I just finished reading this book, The Atomic Habits. It says, this is an easy read, and I'm just showing it. Tiny changes, remarkable results. What tiny changes are you making for the remarkable result? And I think about the whole knife strategy. Tiny knife, but will give me remarkable result. Versus this, feeling like I got to take on everything. No. One step at a time. One thing at a time. Every day you showing up, that's a change. If you haven't been showing up for yourself, every day you show up, me showing up in here, you showing up in whatever it is, that's a change that will lead to result. The goal of whatever it is that we're up to is to keep showing up, keep pushing forth, keep doing the thing that you set yourself out to do. You cannot do it one day and expect to see miraculous results. It doesn't work that way. It's showing up. It's consistency. It's telling yourself that, no, I am doing this. I am doing it today. I'm doing it tomorrow, and I'm going to keep doing it. I think about, the very things, that we do all day. We don't even think about it, but we need to do it on a daily basis to continue to see result. It's not a one and done. Perfect example. We all pretty much recognize this. A toothbrush, We could start and say, man, I'm going to go at it. I am brushing today like nobody's business. Tomorrow, I brushed yesterday. I'm going to skip it. The next day, no. I've already brushed. Hello? The third day, the fourth day. Ain't nobody talking to you now. Because it's like, you know what? You got problems. You have to come back at it day in and day out and day in and day out because you want to see result. You want to stay consistent in that because you know the outcome. It doesn't work that way. It's the same thing with your goals and dreams. It's not a one and done. You don't brush 2024 and says, I'm good. You don't brush January 1st and say, I'm all set. I've done it. No. You brush every single day, day and night, 3 times for that matter. For those that, can, for the most part, you're at it because you have to be consistent. Be consistent with yourself. Be consistent with your goals. Be consistent with your dreams. Don't give in to fatigue of the analysis of, I don't know. I don't have enough strategy. It's in the books. It's online somewhere. It's in prayer. And I think about this, as it says, day after day, we could read stuff as iron sharpen iron. There's someone that's done it. You can get sharpened. You know, nothing is new. Nothing hasn't been done before. Plans of prosperity in Jeremiah 29 is something that happens as you work the plans. You don't just sit there and not do anything or say, I've done it, so now I'm waiting for the prosperity. Show up for yourself. Show up for the opportunity that God has given you. You know, it may seem like a big thing to do. It may seem overwhelming. How am I going to get there? Start. The little steps that you can take, the little knife that you have, keep chipping at it. Keep going at it. Keep pushing forward. Keep bringing your ideas forth. You will see result. It's waiting for you. It's available to you, for you. It's up to you to go after it day in and day out. Don't skip a beat. Write it down. Make it plain. Commit it to God. Show up for yourself. And you will see results. It's inevitable. It's available to you. As always, be good to yourself and be good to others. If you find value in this, please share this video. Like it, subscribe, comment. But let's remember that we are on a journey of elevation. As you elevate, it's not a one and done. It's a daily progress. And keep striving forward, and I will see you in the next video. As always, be good to yourself and be good to others. Take care.